This is Captain Matthew Hight. Today he's plying the waters off Fort Lauderdale in a 21-foot pleasure boat. But this is the kind of boat he's more used to piloting, a large cargo carrier.
I've been a merchant marine for over 20 years and navigated vessels all over the world. Captain
Hight loves a challenge, and for a few years he was working toward the goal of becoming a pilot on a stretch of water quite different from the palm tree-lined waters of South Florida, Lake Ontario and the St. Lawrence Seaway. The Seaway connects the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. For part of the year, it's frozen over. Because of the waterway's unique challenges, the U.S. Coast Guard requires commercial pilots of international ships on the St. Lawrence and Lake Ontario to acquire a license proving their mastery of the Seaway. Captain Hight was well on his way to getting his license.
For over 2 years, I piloted vessels on the waters of Lake Ontario approximately 200 times without incident.
Despite excellent ratings, his application was vetoed by the private association that controls the licensing process.
In order to be a pilot, the Coast Guard requires me to be approved by the St. Lawrence Seaway Pilots Association, but they don't like me very much.
The association is a for-profit company, yet the Coast Guard says that the association gets an absolute veto over anyone who tries to become a pilot. The job pays well, around $350,000 a year. And a big reason why it's so lucrative is because the association and the Coast Guard limit the pool of licensed pilots. The fewer available, the more each pilot makes. And what reason did the association give for their rejection of Captain Hight? He used some salty language.
I told someone to shut the f*** up.
Yes, that's right. Captain Hight swore like a sailor. Now Captain Hight's years of training are going to waste, even though the U.S. Constitution says the government can't delegate its power and responsibility to private individuals and associations. That's why Captain Hight is signing on board with the SS Institute for Justice to file a lawsuit against the Coast Guard.
The U.S. Constitution protects my right to earn an honest living in the profession I've chosen.
Taking on a government-enforced private monopoly won't be smooth sailing, but together, IJ and Captain Hight will pilot the ship to victory.